Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Sunshine. How are you?
Oh, I am doing pleasant. Trying to rest my little ears from hearing that loud music last night.
And look, I'm still worried about my bags underneath my eyes. It's too early this morning, but
You know,
hey, here
every
I
time
am.
every time I hear your last name, you want to know what I think of?
Um, I have some. Okay, here. Let's lay it on me.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh my gosh, that's true. What was that actress's name?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's right.
What was the name
That's
of
funny.
there? Something. Melanie Carmichael is
That's
what
right.
she went with.
I hate to admit that I actually watched that, but it's been um, a good bit ago.
That is a good thing that you watched it. I bet it was with a chick, right? It
A-
was.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm in touch with my feminine side sometimes. So, I'm more metrosexual than anything else, from my style to how I decorate and everything else like that. Just for everyone out there that's maybe not tuning in yet, but hopefully they will.
Right. Any single ladies?
No, I'm married. So,
Oh, well, no, that's never mind single ladies, count them out. He's
yeah. Matter of fact, I'm married to a beautiful Colombian. Her name's Lena. And
I knew you were married.
yeah. 2 years now. So as a matter of fact, we're celebrating our anniversary in the this in January. So the 9th.
The ninth.
Yeah.
It's my daughter's birthday.
We'll say what?
My daughter's birthday, January
Wow.
9th. Yeah.
And how old's your daughter?
She's 5. She'll be 6 this year.
Uh,
So
wow.
mm, it's my daughter was born on my brother's birthday, so it's my brother's and my daughter's birthday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
And then mine's the 13th. So, we're gonna
Wow.
yeah. I
That's
think I'm
cool.
going to McDonald's with Jeffrey.
Well, my wife's is in April. I'm in April. My daughter's in April. And our bass player, I call him Carter, but you
I do
know,
too.
yeah, he's also in April, and
Oh,
so yeah, there's quite a few other people in my life that are all their birthdays are in April. I don't know what that means necessarily, if anything at all, but Rob and I are
means
like
you got a lot of Aries and fire in your life.
that. That's right. I am the fire. No, and Rob, our bass player, and a good friend. We are just like buds, especially on stage. And Rob's a new addition to Foreigner's Journey, and I've got Foreigner's Journey started in New England. I started it
In England?
2000, I want to say 16.
New
Uh,
England?
yeah, it's been that long, um, and it's quite. The whole story is insane, but I was used to seeing up north, and I'd fly up to the shows with uh, a Journey tribute called Captured. And I think, yeah, Captured. And I would fly out from Vegas, and because I was living in Vegas for a bit, to the shows, and then we broke up. Well, the keyboard player of that group, when I moved back to the area, um, he and I decided he was in a Foreigner tribute, and then he asked me to sing for them. And then I was like, you know what? I like Foreigner, don't get me wrong, but to have two would be a heck of a lot better because, I mean, look, there's only so many Foreigner songs
Right.
without doing B-side stuff. Yes, there's a tons of Journey, but there's already Journey tributes. Yeah, maybe they're not as polished or whatever, but still, I mean, you put on a wig and people just listen to the songs and, they think your Journey kind of thing.
Right.
And so I was like, you know what? Let's just make it a Foreigner Journey show. And we did. And that's how it started. So me and the keyboard player left the Cold as Ice, and we started Foreigner's Journey. And it's really crazy because, I mean, we, right off the bat, yeah, we had to play some clubs and some bar shows, but within about a year, we were playing theaters and then just kind of expanded and grew
Right.
from there. And then then I moved from there to Chicago for my regular job, and I would still fly into the shows. And about a year and a half into it, I actually had a stroke.
What?
Yes, I had a stroke in 2017 or something like that.
But you've been like taking care of yourself now, so that's not going to happen again.
Well, it was a weird thing. I mean, one, because I had it was a type of stroke that it was. It was not like because I was unhealthy,
Right.
Or cholesterol or any other kind of stuff. Yeah, they call it a dissection or something like that. It's like if you're at the salon and they're washing your hair and you're pulled back into, wherever she's washing your hair, and you lift your head back up, it can cause a dissection.
Right.
It can cause a stroke, believe it or not. The same type of stroke that if you're at the chiropractor and he adjusts your neck,
right,
it can kill you, right? And I was actually traveling when it happened. I was in Orlando after a show flew from Chicago to Boston, had a show, and then the next Sunday I flew to Orlando for my regular job. And then that Monday night I started throwing up at like 12. I mean, I don't want to tell everyone this kind of stuff, but it is what it is. I started throwing up at like 12 o'clock at night.
Right.
For like 4 hours nonstop. And then, I called one of my friends, like, man, what's the heck's going on? I think I'm having a stroke. Like, no, you're way too young and you're healthy, da 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 da. And sure enough, I had a stroke, and I didn't know what was going on. I just want to get back home to Chicago, and I went to the airport. I was actually told I was at this that one hotel in Orlando. I think it's 4 Points, but it's right there on International Drive, and it's like a round one. And
the fishies on it.
What?
The one with the big old fishies on it.
I don't remember. So I checked out. Right now, I was still able to check out, but I couldn't talk. And I went outside. I didn't know what to do. I was in La La Land, and this Lincoln. Those Lincoln town car looking taxis. They're unmarked.
Right.
And he's out there in that little roundabout in front of the hotel. And I couldn't talk to him. I mean, I tried to talk. And so I don't know, my words were coming out like, so I had to like do a airplane thing like this. He goes, oh, the airport. I was like, yes. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was a long, it was wild. And I tried to go through security without checking my bag. And they're like, sir, you're going to go that way. And some sweet lady saw me aimlessly walking around. She goes, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not. And then she sat me down, and next thing I know, the paramedics are there. And then of course, so were the police checking my bag and seeing if I was drugged out or something like that.
Right.
And then, yeah, that was quite an interesting time in my life. But I went through speech therapy for 3 months and so forth. And it was quite bizarre. And I remember Justin Pacey, who was the drummer of Foreigner's Journey at the time. He goes, hey, dude, can you sing? You know what I mean? And I couldn't hardly talk. And oddly enough, I could sing. And we had our first show after the stroke. Of course, they had another fill-in for a little bit, singing. I mean, which is never obviously the same. But nonetheless, the show must go on. And Robert Murphy was the singer's name. Super nice guy. And he filled in. And then we had our first show since I came back at a theater in Michigan.
Right.
Which was really cool. It was a sellout show and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a strange journey, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Mama Kramer wants to know, what member of Foreigner is he? Is he from Rochester, New York?
Oh, yeah. Listen, we're a Foreigner Journey tribute. So
yeah, he's not part of Foreigner. He's
not the Foreigner. Now, now the nice thing is a lot of people, which is wonderful. What is awesome? How can I say this? An awesome compliment, but a lot of people have seen both Journey and Foreigner live,
Right.
because we play everything like the record. When I say like the record, the original key. Now,
Right.
what we do is we play some of the live versions of what you'd see in '82. So,
Right.
so it's not just like the record, but the keywords parts, the harmonies, everything, and of course my vocals do our best to emulate and be spot on. And it's like singing Journey like they were in, uh, 20, whatever years ago in '82, for example. And it's fantastic. And really what started Foreigner's Journey was I put a video on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen it, as Faithfully, and it has almost 800,000 views.
What?
Yeah, it's
Is that the one that you did at Epcot?
no, that's one I did like 10 years ago. And it's if you look up Keith Carmichael
Okay.
on YouTube,
Right now. I'm doing it.
it's like a recording studio with a gentleman, Mark Osborne. He had like a little home studio, and I hadn't been in the music for a bit, but I got out of it once. Life kind of takes you in a different direction.
Right.
And you know what? I was with Rich Compton, and awesome guy. Matter of fact, he just booked us or got us a really nice run at Busch Gardens in the end of January and February, beginning of February. I was at Blue Martini in Orlando, right? And
Mama said, "Well, you have some pipes. Then I will definitely check you guys out."
yes, well, definitely check us out. I think you'll really, really, really enjoy it, because we're very passionate. I'm a very passionate person, and everyone in the band, this is our chemistry and the way that we do things. We might go from, double vision right into another song, into Journey.
Yeah.
And so you never know what we're going to do. And we do some really cool live versions, like Jukebox Hero going into Whole Lot of Love, right?
Good morning, Gary PK. How are you? I'm sorry, I want to answer this.
What's going on? How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cassie.
Cassie, good morning, sweetheart.
Gary
Gary,
PK
what's going on, man?
You know Gary?
I don't. Maybe I do.
Guy, that he does Sky. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Gary. Sky High Productions. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I could be wrong, so wait until he comments. I'm pretty sure it's
okay.
But Sky High Productions, and he does sound in like the Winter Haven, Lakeland area. He does it for most of he's one of the very good sound guys in the area.
We're doing a show in Winter Haven. I'm going to tell you real quick. I got to check out my computer on my schedule, and unfortunately, I hate to admit it, but I have not put it onto.
You may put it in Facebook yet.
That's horrible.
I know you've seen that whole package deal I just put up. Run your Facebook page.
Man, and I'm horrible about this. All right, hold on. Let me go to my.
But I want to comment on your whole stroke thing. How it okay. So my daughter was born in her sac. So when she was born, she came out in a ball like this, and it was like a balloon. Like they had to open up her sac and everything, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But now, ever since she was born, she has what they call torticolic migraines. Now, it's the same of everything that you were saying. Like, she loses like all ability to like talk. She gets real sick to her stomach. Her neck goes to the side like this, and like it's really weird. But if you give her Tylenol, melatonin, and make her sit down and rest, and sometimes when she gets like overextended and overexcited with her neck, like it happens.
Wow.
It just happens periodically. And it's awkward. It's very awkward.
Well, mine, thank goodness I was able to go through speech therapy, and I had a mini stroke after it. where my whole side, all of a sudden my face started drooping, and thank goodness all I had to do now I just have to take, a small 81 milligram aspirin. So I was very, very fortunate. I mean, I'm sure there's a risk again, but, as long as I don't know what to do, but whatever happens, it's in God's hands. But, anyway, back to this. So Winter Haven Festival on,
Winter Haven
Festival on the 11th. Fall Winter Haven Festival. I don't know, whatever that means. Let me just open it up. So that's Centennial Plaza Gazebo in 101 West Plant Street, Winter Garden. Oh, Winter Garden, my bad.
Winter Garden. Okay, Winter Garden. That's Orlando, yes? Almost?
Yeah, I think that's closer to Orlando. Yeah.
Oh man, I was really excited that you were coming to Winter Haven.
That'd be wicked cool. I don't know winter was in it, right?
I really think you should let me do an artist interview with all of you guys and just have you at Leo's or something.
Yes, that'd be wicked cool. I know that Rob likes to play Leo's, right?
He does. Rob, look, January 11th. Yes, January 11th in Winter Garden. He will be in Orlando at the, what was it? The Winter Festival?
Winter Haven Festival in Winter, wait, what did I say it was?
Winter Haven Festival at the
in Winter Garden. Yeah.
Winter Garden.
Okay. Yeah, the 11th, Gary. Come check it out. And listen, we're going to be at, it's a little bit closer, the Busch Gardens from the 31st.
Outside North Orlando, Paul Bryan said. Paul Bryan's with Gnome Productions. He's the one, dude, he's so freaking awesome. He comes out and he records our bands for free and sends them with further promotional, stuff. So he sends them like 2 or 3 videos from our shows and our interviews.
Nice.
So then that way they can go out and promote themselves further and whatnot. But he always watches our morning shows. He's really big supporter, dude. If you could, go and look him up. He's at Gnome Productions on Facebook. NOME. Let me see if I have a banner for that. I think I have a banner for it.
Yeah, and also while he's, because just make sure, because you've got our Facebook up there, The Foreigner's Journey, and he can obviously follow us. I got to decline this. So okay, someone was trying to call in.
It didn't shut off though, so.
Wow, that's good to know. Really good to know. But my personal Facebook is Rocking Bourbon Man. So he could also add me or something like that. We can stay in touch and direct message and so forth. But we're going to be at Busch Gardens the 31st through Sunday the 5th, and we're going to be in that. What?
Cassie said, is the show at Busch Gardens if you're in the park? So it's in the park at Busch Gardens.
Yes, you can be. It's free for you if you're in the park, and it's on that huge. Hold on, it's in the if I. It's actually, there's like a really nice theater inside the park, like it's inside event, and it's a huge round stage. It's really wicked cool. Super nice event. They're going to put it on their website on the 5th of January, but it's a 6-day run.
Right.
It's a really, really nice event, and we're playing 2 times during the day or in the afternoon. And it's been a long time since I've been to Busch Gardens, so it's going to be. We play at 11:30. And 1:30 each day, 2 45-minute sets. All right, just so everyone knows.
That's not too bad, though.
No, it's perfect.
That's actually really good.
It's sweet because when we play Epcot, because we played Epcot 3 times last year, and I'm sure we're going to play a lot this year. And it was we do 3 sets per day, but it's only 3 days.
Right.
And there are 40-minute sets or 35. I always kind of push a little bit. It's funny. And the coolest thing happened last time we played Epcot, because they have what they call a 101 or 102. What that means is it's all based upon the weather. So if it's lightning,
Right.
then I think it's a 102 or whatever it might be. And so there were two, were playing one night and they could not let us play because of the lightning. So what we did, all right, we went out on stage and did 2 songs a cappella with all the harmonies and everything. We did Lights and something else. And man, the people went ballistic, you know, because, and come to find out, like one of the people that work in the show filmed it, that was actually with Disney. And then they sent it out to everyone else, all the management and everything else in Disney.
Right.
And they said, and he did this in quotes. He sent it to everyone. It says, when it's 101 or 102, like this delay, and you're a 5-star band. And he sent that out to everyone, right?
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
It was wicked cool because evidently we're the only one in years and years and years that's ever done that during a delay.
Oh, if I can get a free bring a friend to park, I'll bring you, Chris. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Thanks for thinking of me, boo. I had this guy call me or message me yesterday, and he is from where is he from? He's from up north. Okay, His name's I'm friends with. Oh, he's friends with you. Miguel.
Oh, Miguel. He's with Black and Black.
AC/DC tribute. Yeah, so he's wanting to come to Florida, and he's like, hey, Christina, I'm friends with Keith. I saw you working, trying to reach out to see. He wants to come to Florida, and wanted to know so I have to call him later on today, because I have a gentleman that works with Dave Webble, Wuble. He works with a lot of tribute bands from Michigan. And so there's and he books like those kind of individual shows where you get, the tickets, the prices and merch and all that fun stuff. So I kind of try to make friends with everybody so I can learn every aspect on the music scene, like from the cover bands to the original bands to tribute bands, because they're all different in booking and event planning and all that. Anyway, so we're gonna see if we can't.
Listen, Miguel, Back in Black, they're phenomenal, and I mean they're spot on, right? Yeah. And their guitar players got long, curly hair. Well, like when I had hair, it was curly, but not quite as curly as his. And they're phenomenal. And we've actually did 2 nights back to back. One night they headlined, the other night we headlined, and it was wonderful turnout and super guys. And it'd be nice to get them down here because the scene here is really fantastic.
I mean, we could probably do a show with both of you guys.
Oh, no question. It would be better served if it was like at a theater or something like that.
Right.
They're a big band, and they'll do some higher end bar shows, or I hate to say that, but concert venues. Right. They're definitely not I hate to use a connotation of bar band, and I'm not saying that in a bad way connotation, but they pay their dues and they've gotten to a different level, and you have to start somewhere. But super great guys. And so we've done several shows with them. And also we've got wicked cool thing. We just found out yesterday, we're finalizing it. It's not 100%, but I think it's 100%. We're going to be playing down in Anguilla in the West Indies in the Caribbean.
What?
Yeah. So we're hopefully, I don't jinx it, we'll finalize that, but we're going to be traveling to
There's no hopefully. We're going to finalize that.
Yes, absolutely.
Out there. It's worth finalizing that.
Absolutely. So we've got so many cool things going on. Also, I want to bring up, I don't know if I told you, maybe we've seen some of my posts on my personal page, but I also sing for a band called Leopard, right? It is a Def Leppard tribute. Yeah, blow your mind. So it's Leppard, Leopard, Def Leppard Experience. So check it out if you're a Leopard fan.
I thought I knew that, but why? I for some reason it's a shock. Like right now.
Well, I posted a few things on my Facebook page, and we have a show in New England at the Stadium Theater with Shot of Poison, obviously a Poison tribute. They're going to be opening up for us, and it's a 1,200 seat theater.
Right.
When I tell you this Leopard band is, when I say spot on, you guys should definitely check out Leopard, the Def Leppard Experience, and try to look them up and check out the promo video and everything else. It's just unbelievable. So we had a show on the 6th of January up that way. And then
you have different artists that play with you in the okay. Yeah. Paul said, "Speak it into existence." That's right.
That's it, man. That's scripture right there. So I'm definitely speaking it into existence. We're gonna get that gig. It's very, very, very close. So let's just
it'd be really cool just to do like a tribute like day, like where we have like, several tribute bands, like maybe do like 45 minute sets and have like just like 4 or 5 of them. But you're right, you would need a theater for that. But the problem with that is I would good morning, Mr. Michael. How are you? Michael is with Joe's Garage Band. He is the guitarist in Joe's Garage Band.
I love the name. That's great.
They are awesome. They are a great set of guys, and they come out to my interviews and help me and support me. We've offered here lately, what we've been doing is like, say, artist in the area, you mark off the 26th for me. And what I'll do for you is I'll give you flyers and promotions throughout the year. So you support me, I support you. So that's kind of, so them guys are kind of, they always come out and support me, and they're just a great set of artists in general. And it's great to have, artists come and support other artists. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the problem with, unfortunately, people that think in their minds they've reached a particular pinnacle. Then all of a sudden, there's this strange animosity or dissension or competition, and we're not. It's not about competition. It's about supporting each other and not being so full of pride.
Right.
And look, when I see it, do a show and I see people afterwards, I'm so caring and loving to them. And because for me, it's not about making the money. It's about sharing a part of my soul and experience to people that I connect with.
Right.
And this is a true story. We played it when we were Foreigner's Journey, when we were getting our feet underneath us, right? We played it at this cool bar, and we rocked it out. It was amazing. But like a month before, there was a Journey tribute band that played there as well, even though we're Foreigner's Journey. And maybe it's 2 months earlier, whatever, doesn't matter. The singer, this is a true story, all right? It's so funny. He would have to have a bodyguard accompany him to the bar to get a drink. True story. I'm like, what? You're in a bar and you need a bodyguard, your bodyguard, to go with you to the bar because you think you're just God's gift to singers to get a drink. I'm like, are you really? You know what I mean?
I think Big Dick Energy really needed to just like stay home. I mean, everybody can learn something from everybody. You're not that good. And you are good, and congratulations to where you got, but don't ever think that pinnacle cannot change.
Right.
And there could be an instant things happen in life in instance. You could get into a car accident, lose your voice, you could lose your arm, never play a guitar again. Don't ever think that you're, better than someone. And that, supporting other people and supporting artists that are in, I mean, regardless if they're different, just like last night, metal's not like fully my thing, but I went out to support some friends and it turned out to be really freaking awesome. And those people out there were great. Like they were super kind, super sweet, and I was more scared for myself. Like, are they gonna like me? Like here I am, like this little preppy
You
girl
know,
with dreads. Like,
Rob's back in though. I mean, this hip hop stuff's will always be in, but right now, evidently, and it's rock's back in, which and I want to take advantage of that. No one knows this yet, but I'm actually for the first time finally, and I've been at it, music for a while. I started playing out in clubs when I was 13 years old.
how the
True story.
hell?
So I'm actually recording. I'm actually in the process. We're already recording my first album.
Right.
So we just wrote our first song, and we've got like about 17 other ideas. And so the guitar player that's going to be playing on this album, his name's Dan Brown Jr., and he's got 12 Emmys, okay, that he's won. Now he does for his business. He has this I think it's called Soundscapes or
Right.
Crimescapes. His company out in California and LA. He does this really cool. He does all those sound effects and stuff for these crime dramas and
Right.
stuff. Unbelievable. So he's got like whatever. The what's that one huge crime series?
Crime Stoppers?
No, what, Mom? Baby?
CSI?
Well, no, the main one's been around for like 20 years.
CSI?
Like, huh?
CSI? What are you talking
No,
about?
he's actually yeah.
Show? Or
The
like
one from New York. The one in New York. No, I mean he's probably done some stuff with NCIS, but the one in New York that's got that rapper that's in it sometimes.
oh, in CIS. Blues or in no what's
Law and Order.
Law and Order. There's
that type of stuff. He does all that kind of stuff. Yeah. There we go.
She said NCIS first.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. So anyway, so he's got 12 Emmys for this, and
Yeah.
so you would not believe this first. My wife is in the background trying to help us out. It's so funny.
I seen her. I heard her, and I
Yeah, it's like NCIS, and I love those type of shows. But anyway, he's got like 12 Emmys for that, and the guy's unbelievable. And so, but this album we're writing is more rock, not so Journey-esque, okay? But it'll be like for sure. Now there might be some Journey-esque style ballads or something, because if you see or hear Faithfully, you will understand why. But it's so anyway, we're putting that together. It'll be released hopefully within the next 6 months or something like that. Right now, we're just doing all the ideas and tracks, and then we'll rehearse everything, and then we'll lay down the final tracks in the studio and go ahead and put together a video and stuff like that. And Rob Carter, okay, from Lakeland, will actually be playing. I mean, he's actually playing on the first track, but he'll be playing on all the tracks. And he, I don't know if you know this, but Rob sings like a mofo. Okay,
I've heard him sing. He's played with several bands in town at Leo's too. What's that? Have you ever watched that metal cartoon? No.
Probably not. No.
Probably not. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like there's this one where the guy's like sitting, I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. Anyway, this guy's like playing the bass, right? And he's like, he has his hands up like this and he's playing it. Do you know what I mean by that? Like he's just
I know exactly what he means.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. What's
it called? Metal.
Wrestler or something. That's the show name. Is
Okay.
what he's talking about. Anyway, so this dude said Carter reminds me of that every single time because he's such like a buff, hot man, like he
Yeah.
really is. He makes the ladies go crazy out at every damn show.
And the funny thing is, he's so timid.
Is he?
He's so timid, and he's not like a standard Aries, right?
Right.
It's
He
yeah,
must
and
have some moon in him somewhere, some water in his moon or something. Because
he's got to be, and he's such a humble uh, person, and it's just a joy and an honor and pleasure to rock with him. But yeah, so we're working on an album. He's going to be a part of it. We can try to come up with some funny names, right? Died Suddenly was going to be one of our names, but that was kind of a poke at the jab, no? Just that's horrible, isn't it? Anyway, that's not what we're going to call the band. Okay, we're throwing spitball and stuff, right? Anyway, there was some, yeah. Anyway, I'm not even going to go there right now, but we're trying to figure out a cool name for the band. So if anybody has some cool ideas, what the band name could be, by all means, laid out there. But we want something positive because in this crazy world that we live in right now, there's a lot of negative and people are just focused on the wrong things and instead of us focusing on life. So we want to focus on life and have some good positive music, but still rock heavy edge with melody, right? So yeah, the first track's gonna be awesome. We're not sure how many tracks we're gonna put on the album, at least 10 to 12. And it's about time because the guitar player, the guy that's we're writing together with he's doing all the music and stuff like that. I'm working on the lyrics and the melodies for that, and he wants to get an Oscar or something like that, right? Whatever it is for the music, not Oscar. What's it called?
Fuck.
I don't think it's called that.
No, it's not. Someone said to me the other day, Christy, do you realize how much you cuss on your morning show? I was like, it's a good thing it's mine, huh?
Yeah, see, I've been a good boy. I love to use the F-bomb all the time.
Yes.
That's the iced tea. There you go. Somebody's like checking the internet and like Googling.
Is in NCIS too, Paul, but that's not the one. It's the older one, which is Ice-T, and he was the gentleman. Didn't he have dreads? Or no, he slicked it back. That's what it was. He slicked it back like.
So which is the one? Okay, it's Ice-T, but the one in NCIS, that's LA version. Who's that?
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, that's the bald guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yes.
I mean, bald's great, and I'll tell everyone that I'm not going bald. I'm just getting more head.
And it's a Grammy, Paul said. Yes,
Grammy. See? Yeah, see, Paul's on it, man. He's
oh yes. Listen, that if I had a question, he would definitely be my phone call.
Right. You make the call, right?
Make the call, yes. He's awesome, dude. He gets on here and supports me every day, and the interviews and with the artist, and throws those promotional videos out for them. And I mean, we have a really big team that comes together. We got Will and his wife, Will Cambrell and Danielle Cambrell. Will is the guitarist for the Kaizen band. And they come out, and Danielle and Miss Diane run my Body, Mind, and Soul project. This is for, getting on stage is like an addiction, right? So like you get off stage and you really don't know how to transfer that energy. So what they come out and do, Danielle is a permaculturalist, which is I look, it took me almost 3 weeks to say that correctly. I'm just gonna let you know. It was terrible. At first I was like, permaculturalist. I had to anyway. So yes, and it's an organic gardener is what that means.
Okay.
So it's And Miss Diane is an author. She's wrote several books on healing, meditating.
Wow.
So basically, these two ladies put little baskets and knickknacks together for my artist, and they share something with them. Like last at December's interview, Miss Danielle brought little coal packs with little bags of frankincense. Do you know what frankincense is?
Yeah, I thought you were going to tell me they're cold for their stocking, but
Well,
okay.
kinda. She actually, when she handed it out, she's like, "Everybody gets coal for Christmas." Like, I kind of made like a little joke on it.
That's
But like
fantastic.
you heat these coal things up, they're like a little circle thing, and then you put the frankincense rock on top of it, and it diffuses, and it's supposed to help bring negative energy out of your home. And so like it's really cool, and they kind of, the main part of everything is just to basically get you in your own mind space and get out of, trying, it's a way to woo-saw for a minute.
Yeah, and actually just bring you back down and to reality and you're self-centered.
Right.
Because when you're on that stage and you're just rocking your adrenaline and everything else, it's tough to come back down.
It is.
It takes some effort for sure. And speaking of that, when you're talking about the coal and everything else like that, I had to plug this movie. It's a crazy movie, but you have to check it out. It's Violent Night. Okay, it is amazing. Check it out on Amazon.
Is this like another metal thing?
No, it's Santa Claus, and he's drunk in a bar. He's getting ready to start delivering presents and stuff like this, and he thinks this is his last year. And he goes into this one place to deliver presents, and they're being robbed by this group of people. And see, there you go. See, that's an amazing movie.
Okay, I found it. It's a TV. Is it a TV program?
No, it's a movie.
Review. Okay.
Cassie or Cassie? Is it Cassie?
Cassie. Miss Cassie.
She says that's an amazing movie. It is. Man, it is, dude. It is so good. I've seen it twice now in like 4 days. It is that good. It is just crazy darkness, comedy. Not comedy. It does it parts comedy. It's just amazing. You have to watch it.
I'm trying to bring it up. It's like not, but I see it, but it's not on. Hold on.
On Amazon. That's where I watch.
I'm trying to see if I could find the trailer.
Yeah,
but it's not.
Amazon Prime. Or no, it's not a Prime movie, but it's on Amazon.
Night trailer.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Right, we're gonna bring up the trailer here.
Yeah.
See if we can't do it. All right, Violent Night.
Well, you can actually bring up the trailer on this thing?
Oh no. This one right here.
You ain't driving, are you? I steer a little, but the radio mustn't work. This is my 4th year as a singer. How about you? I started the whole damn thing. It's Christmas!
Oh, and see, he was like before he changed his life and became Santa Claus, he was like a Viking or whatever it was, right?
Right.
That would kill people with his, what do you call it? Like hammer, right? Oh, it's so cool. And then
like that big ass, like,
right.
What is what God
had he came back to his roots to, it's got some A-list act. Yes, there's no actors in it, no question. You got to watch it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay,
all right,
it's the best $6 you'll ever spend. Okay, true story. Amazing.
Right. We're gonna go watch Bad Santa.
That's right. Well, it's good Santa, and then because no one believes in Christmas anymore, then all of a sudden they start believing in him. I don't know. You'll see. It's kind of messed up story, but it's the ending, and you know how all cool stories.
I mean, those are normally the best kind, though, is the ones that are messed up. So when the other, so I want to ask you this. So what do you have coming up besides January, all that stuff further? Do you have any other shows that you'd like to promo? And
we're going back again. If anyone's down in more southern Florida. We are playing Dania Beach Casino again. We played there 2 months ago, and it was packed. And they immediately after our first show, they asked us back. And it's a great room, Dania Beach Casino or Casino at Dania Beach. I don't know exactly the order of the name, but it is absolutely a cool venue. I think they call it Stage 365. It's on the upper level. It's a huge, beautiful sound system, huge venue. I think it holds about 600 people-ish. But we're playing there again. And that's one of our favorite shows, actually. Yes, yeah, we are definitely playing again at Epcot. I just don't have the dates right now, Cassie. But we'll have those, I'm sure, in the next month or two. So we, as far as immediate shows we have coming up, we have the 31st through the 5th at Busch.
Busch Gardens.
Okay. We have January the 14th at Dania Beach Casino.
Okay.
We have the 11th at Winter Garden.
Okay.
Foreigner's Journey. If you're anyone up there, and I know there are people on right now that are up in New England area, the Def Leppard experience, Leopard, is playing the 6th at Stadium Theater. And then if you're in Anguilla, okay, the British West Indies, or Indies, then the 24th and 25th of February. Other than that, I don't know what I have going on after that.
Well, anytime you guys have something, be sure to tag me in it, or at least put it on Osment Entertainment, and you can, yeah,
I'll start tagging you on all of our stuff. Like anytime we promote anything, or and I'll put that extra hashtag in there and tag you on it. Absolutely. Because people don't realize what you're doing is so important in so many different levels. And some people might think, it's just whatever, this kind of person that wants to. No, evidently you're doing it because you enjoy it and it's your heart, but you understand the results and how it benefits other people around you.
Well, yes, I do. I do, but it's not, the first reason why I started this, like the interviews, first it was the interviews, and then, promotions. I started doing the marketing promotional, like videos and flyers and stuff like that. And when I spent about an hour on those, of course, I wanted the time and stuff, but like just getting online and helping people grow, and just, with the interviews, that was the whole ordeal with it, is to get people that aren't really being noticed, because sometimes it is a big dick energy out there, and it's hard to get noticed.
Wait, what'd you call it? Big what?
Big dick energy. Yeah. Like, my shit is the best and you can't take it away from me, and you suck, I rule. That's big dick energy. It's like, sit down, share the stage.
I love that. That's such a great way to put it. I mean, there are some small dicks out there too, though.
There is.
Yeah.
But
there's growers and there's showers, right?
It's the energy. It doesn't matter the real size. They just walk around like they got the 12-inch one.
That's right. I don't know what I would do with that.
I don't know what I would do with it either. Well, actually, we had this discussion with my son the other day. He said, Mom, we watched that movie where the daughter and the mom switched, the bodies, right? Okay, so they were arguing, and they were like, this Chinese restaurant made them switch bodies. Like, so the daughter woke up in the mom's body and the mom woke up in the daughter's body. So like they tried anyway. So he asked me, he's like, Mom, what's the first thing you do if we switched bodies? And I'm like, you really want to know my answer? And he's like, oh God. He's laughing. And I'm like, helicopter. He says, I'm never talking to you again.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
Freaky Friday. Yes, Freaky Friday. It had Lindsay.
Oh, that's an old movie. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's an older movie. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
What an
I'm
interesting
sorry.
conversation to
We
have
don't
with
have
your son.
cable, so,
Yeah,
we watch just DVDs, like, we're broke people, it's fine.
that's
But,
that's
we
cool.
we were watching our DVD player the other day, and it was amazing. I mean, and he just comes out and is like, "Mom, what would you do?" Like, as soon as I said it, it was so funny. He was just like, "Ugh," and he just turned around and walked away. He's like, "I'm never asking you anything again,
Ever.
ever."
Yeah, I can't blame him. It's like, Mom, that's not what I was hoping to the response,
I
right?
mean, come on. Every girl wants to know how to do the helicopter. Oh, sorry, that was old. I was
That's
kidding.
great.
I
Well, I
mean,
appreciate what you do, and you still haven't made it to a show, punk. Okay,
I know. Well, I don't know. I really you gotta come here, man. You gotta it's
listen,
so hard.
it's only like to get to Busch Gardens, for example, is only 40 minutes.
You're absolutely correct.
Okay, and I just played a month ago at Hard Rock, and once again, 45 minutes.
I mean, you should have tagged me and was like, Chris, you should really come out. I would love to have you come promote my band. I would be like, all right. Okay.
See, yeah, I called you out. All right,
You
so
did okay. All right. Well,
like live.
Cassie and Paul are a part of my team. So Cassie and Paul, we need to figure out a day that we can go out and record Mr. Carmichael
Carmichael.
here.
Yeah, that. So yeah. So anyway, a lot of shows coming up, and if you have not checked out Foreigner's Journey,
We're going
check.
in.
Yeah, make sure you do, and also on our YouTube, for example, so it's Foreigner's Journey only on our YouTube.
Okay.
So there's another Foreigner's Journey, which is the Foreigner's Journey that I started. Okay,
Right.
we separated because I moved down here, which was really not true. They just wanted to go a different direction, and now they're more of a how can I say this? A Broadway style Foreigner's Journey.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and I'll just leave it at that. What we try to do is the sights, the sounds emulate the live experience of Foreigner and Journey,
Right.
which is why we do things like go into Jukebox Hero, and in the middle of it, we go into a Whole Lot of Love by
Right.
Zeppelin, and then go back into it and finish it. Really cool stuff that we do. And so we sound as closely as you can. And believe it or not, it's strange to go back and forth between both singers,
Right.
because Steve Perry's timbre and tone and warmth is totally different than yes, a sing and dance musical. That's really about what they sound like now and act like. I saw a video of them, the other Foreigner's Journey, with a guy dancing on stage with his shirt off, a big fat guy. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's like Rock of Ages kind of thing, right? Anyway, I got sidetracked. I always, chase a squirrel all the time. And but anyway, we do some really cool stuff, and vocally, and the music, all the musicians are top tier. Benjamin and Antonio and Luis and everyone in the band is just spot on, and just good souls, good people. Our chemistry on stage is something you have to experience.
Well, we definitely are, because now we got the sound, we've got the production guy and my assistant now, like, literally going, okay, we're in road trip. So I guess we're going.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
I mean, I've been wanting to go. I've been really busy.
Yes, I'll go with that. Listen, it's all good. We're all busy.
I'm here drinking my coffee.
I know, right? With that skull. I mean, what is that?
Yeah, look, I had Rich Shepherd on here, and I was drinking out of this, and he's like, "Did you kill the person that belonged to that cup?" I said, "I'm never telling. I'm not giving away my secret." But so I want to just kind of do a little bit of. I have plenty of room. I have plenty of room in my car. I think that's supposed to say car, not cat.
That's a big cat.
Yeah, that's a big cat. We have the interview coming up in January. We do an interview once a month.
Right.
On the 26th, we've actually took over Leo's on the non-smoking side now. They're a lot better. No cats. They're a lot better for like the lighting and the stage because
Sure.
it's yeah, we were doing them at LA's Midway Saloon, and it was in the barn. So we're kind of going up from there and going into Leo's, which it 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 helps because you have the crowd next door that comes in and watches the interview. You have,
That's cool.
and it's in Lakeland, so it's a little bit, more towards like the college side. So, we could, attack that young avenue too as well.
Right.
But this month we have Power Surge. I don't know if you know who they are, but Power Surge, the lead singer is Sam Martin, and the guitar player Anthony. They are just a great group of people, and we're going to do a masquerade interview.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to be a masquerade. Normally we try to like put a theme to each one, so it's like a personal party for the artist. We just had Silverback Rock and Roll Band, and I brought a Christmas dinner, and me and Miss Danielle set up like this huge like dinner on the table, and we all sat down for a family meal before they got on stage and we did our interview.
Yeah,
we get on the interview live and kind of just figure out a little bit more about the artist, and that's really cool. And I don't know whether they like mashed potatoes or baked potatoes, and you just never know, and it's just a way to like get to know them a little bit further. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because, and I was working at OTC in the bar, and
oh, really?
Yeah.
OTC?
Off the chain. Yes.
Yeah.
And we were, I was a bartender there, and I would help Derek bring in bands and whatnot, but they never really stayed to like conversate, and they were kind of like quick in, quick out. Like I was a nobody to these bands. Like,
right.
You're the girl at the bar. Nobody cares. And so like, I wanted to start getting to know them, like, just stupid questions like what's your favorite chips and where'd you go to school and what's your most embarrassing moment, and you're cool and you sing great, like, and so that's how the whole interview thing started. I had got my phone and was going to take it to the local bar and just literally set my phone up and interview one artist at a time. And then Holly Sears from Around Winter Haven Neighbors, which you should go check her out. Let me just put her little thingy down here so everybody can go and see who Holly is. Holly, she wrote that icon right above your head on the other side.
Okay.
She is the main sponsor of the morning show. She does all of the so small businesses, even bands or anything like that want to promote themselves. She sells spaces on her group to where she promotes you every day.
Nice.
And she has about almost 10, I think it's right at 9. We're trying to get her to 10 by the end of the month, to 10,000. Anyway, so she's got like more than half the population of Winter Haven in her group. And then she just took over Around Lakeland group too. And that one has 30,000. So the promotion with her is phenomenal, and she's been a part of it since day one. I think Holly missed 2 interviews, and that was November and December, and that was because of the holidays. So like, but every other one she has been on point, coming out, like supporting us. And then Hoxie Guitars has been very phenomenal. They gave us a huge donation in the beginning. They gave us one of their aluminum neck guitars. It was
I think you mentioned something like that prior to me about them.
Yes, they've helped out quite a bit. And then we have BW, who he's a lawyer, but he also creates his own music. So he helps out quite a bit too as well. He's one of our main sponsors, along with Around Winter Haven Neighbors. Every month, he no questions asked. He sends $150 just to help out with like cost and stuff like
Wow,
that.
that's great.
So it's a lot of help to have people support us in the way what'd you say, great people, yes,
Well, yeah, it
we
shows. Yeah, absolutely. And that's
people
the
like
I love the camaraderie of people that are not what do you call it? Something Dick syndrome. What's it called?
Big dick
Big.
syndrome.
Yeah, I love the people that aren't that way, and because that's what makes the world go round, and
That's right.
and that's what we all aspire to be, and it's contagious, and we got to be humble and loving and caring because there's always someone better,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
out there, or there's always someone more beautiful or this or that, but it's not about that.
And it's not.
It's
And
about being who
I
you
think
are.
it's time
Yeah.
exactly. I think, society has put such a label on looks, and your teeth have to be this white, and this has to look this way. I think it's very important to know that, not everything has to be perfect.
No.
And you just give it your all and try. And when it doesn't work out, just get back up and keep trying.
When you learn from it and you move forward, you press forward, and trust me, when I could have said the world was against me and woe is me kind of attitude when I had my stroke,
Right.
but I worked hard and I continued, and I was lucky because a lot of people aren't. I mean, I had a buddy of mine, his daughter of 11 years old had a massive stroke caused by the shot. Anyway, it's everywhere, unfortunately. A lot of people having those issues, but but she's not nearly as lucky. She will never be the same. And I, for the most part, unscathed, except for it's odd still to write because I put the letters out of order. I don't know why. Now typing, no problem. It's just weird. But other than that, that's about it. And I mean, it took me a while because I used to stutter a lot. And if I hadn't used a phrase or something like that, then I would have to. How does that phrase go? If I hadn't used that phrase after the stroke,
Right.
It's quite bizarre. But anyway, I'm lucky, and you're right, very blessed, and we're blessed as people, and we're blessed to be alive, and still, and I don't know how long it's going to last in a free country. And we've got rock and roll and people like you that kind of help facilitate that and give us the platform to share.
Well, what I like to consider it as is like, okay, imagine like all of us are in the universe, in the atmosphere, right? We're this big ass ball of energy. And naturopaths, all right, we're disrupted. Yes, neuropaths were disrupted.
Wow.
This big ass ball of energy, right? And then some big ass god, say whoever the hell it is. We don't know who it is, but it's some big ass god somewhere, or gods, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We were for sure intelligently designed. Whoever.
I'm gonna send you to Earth.
Yeah.
So you can learn emotions and love and hate and da 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 da. I'm going to send you there, and I want you to learn these lessons, and you only get 80 years. We're only going to be able to send you for 80 years. So you go to Earth, and then so you're going to spend it like hating on people. And no, that's not the way. I was picked on as a kid, like hardcore picked on as a kid. We grew up really broke. I was always the stinky kid in school. I was always the.
But you're still stinky, I'm sure, right?
No, I'm not stinky no more. I promise. I have like a big obsession with that, like stinking. Like I swear to you, like I am like. I cannot, no. So like, and it really hurt my feelings, growing up. We have so many people on our team, Paul was trying to grow his business. So this is our way to help Paul grow his business and let him interact with each band that we do. And then Cassie, Cassie is, she's transgender. So like, she was in her little hole and didn't want to come out and party with people because she felt like she was being judged. So she's my assistant. I make her come out every 26.
Whether she likes it or not.
Whether she likes it or not.
Get her outside her bubble, that's fantastic because look, the thing is, we're all people.
That's right.
And we love each other no matter who they are,
right?
What they believe, and that's the problem we have right now. Honestly, we are too busy judging each other instead of just accepting and loving each other. I don't care who you are, as long as you're a good person and treat me well, I will reciprocate and love you regardless. And now, if you treat me like shit, I'll still love you.
Yeah.
But
love you from a distance. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. We're all the same. We might, like the old saying, we may have come here in different ships, but we're all the same boat now. And we are. Right.
I mean, I think everybody has like a mole that they don't like. I think everybody has a part of them that they are about. But I think that, just don't give a fuck. Just do you and love you.
That's
and
right.
Love the people around you and give awesome energy, and awesome energy will come to you.
And that's it. It's energy, positive energy. And that's what I want to do with this album that I'm finally recording. And it's probably going to be released on Kibble Records, which is out of New England. I haven't finalized those details yet, but it's about positive energy, and that's what I want this album to be about, and sharing some goodness, because there's a lot of negative right now, and focus on the wrong stuff, and I want to focus on people and love. So, way to do it. I know that sounds so cheesy, and everyone wants love, but for me, hopefully when you see me sing, you feel my love for people and my passion for people and music and everything else, because at the end of the day, all we truly have are the relationships we developed and the love that we have.
That's right. That's it. You don't get to go nowhere with nothing else.
That's
or
right.
take anything else with you.
That's right.
Not even your big dick syndrome. So
that's right. Exactly. So there you have it.
Well, I want to thank you so very much for coming on with me. I know we're right at about an hour. We can continue to go for a little longer, but I just, I wanted to express to you, it really means a lot having you on. And if the rest of the guys would like to come on, tell them just to hit me up and we'll get them on that morning.
Yeah, we'll do it next time. And, maybe, I don't know how it works, but it'd be nice, if we're all together or do like a remote, we do like something acoustically. I don't know how that works with your program and the best way to manage that. If it streams quick enough in order, I don't know. Do some investigation if you haven't already done that.
Well, my interviews are actually all booked up until February 2024.
Perfect.
So
good for you.
February 2024, I think I'm going to put you on the roster because I don't think your schedule is all the way out that far.
No, it's not. No.
So,
what we should do is do something when we're in Anguilla, just for fun. Come on and do something while we're there at the Anguilla. No.
I mean, is there a plane ticket that goes to this place? I mean, you have an extra bag you want to take with you? Because I'll just sneak in there and you just take me with you, and then
perfect.
And then
I'm sure you won't get scanned or x-rayed or anything like that. I'm sure it'll be great.
I mean, I do have ruins in my hair though. Like, I took the kids to the airport the other day and I was like, I wonder, because their flight got canceled. But I wonder, can I go through security with this? Like, it's straight metal.
Easy. They'll just check. Yeah, no problem. Listen, I go through security with my carrying case for the gigs, right? Speaking of big dick syndrome, so I've got my rack and all this other kind of stuff for my in-ears and my wireless microphone.
Right.
And it's a huge, microphone. You know what I mean? And it goes through. People always have to, it gets flagged. Like, hey, what is this? You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's not one of those. You know what I mean?
Wife, did you put something in my bag?
Exactly.
I told you to stay out of my bag.
Exactly. No, it's but no, you can pretty much go through anything as well as not explosive. But you're good.
Yeah, so we've been talking, Paul, about doing one in the PM. I have a lot of artists, like we do the live chats in the morning. I got a lot of artists that work day jobs. So I'm thinking about doing I don't know, Wednesday. I'm thinking just Wednesday night and, doing an open day for Wednesday night for people that can't do it. So we will continue the lives, and that one might just be, I don't know. We have to talk to Holly because we use Holly's programming for this. So, anything, and it keeps all my records. I try to put everything on YouTube. So then that way we can kind of build the channel and keep going on that level. Right now, within the last 28 days, we've got, I think, 29,000 interactions, which means, someone going through YouTube and clicking on it and looking at it. Yeah. It's not a subscribe. It's not a like. So, and those are very hard to get, by the way. I don't know why. I mean, I'm funny. Like, you should like it. But yeah, so we're trying to build up the YouTube channel so then that way we can get everybody out and it's easier to share. Paul actually has his own YouTube that he adds all the promotional videos that he does to, nice. And then he'll send them out in YouTube form. So then that way everybody.
Well, put Paul's channel on there or text it to me or something so I can start following him and subscribe to his channel.
It's on, let's see here. Let me see if I can do this.
Or,
Okay. Okay. So this is what Gnome Productions. I put it in the comments of our thing, but I'll send it to you in chat too as well later.
Okay, yeah, just
but Gnome Productions is him, and he, he started, he was in a band and he really loved to record and stuff. But he's been doing it, but he didn't have a really whole lot of practice with it. So we brought him on so he could trial and error. You know what I mean? And each band he works with, he gets better and better and better, and he's doing phenomenal at it. And it's an awesome thing to see people grow like that.
Well, sweet sink or swim mentality, right? Yeah. That's the best way to learn.
Well, immersion. But in this atmosphere, it's not really sink or swim. It's like swim, and if you start going under, just know we're still here and keep trying. It's like, sometimes we don't get it right. Sometimes we have an interview that's a whole bust and nobody shows up. But me and the artist, we have a great time. They come out and they get drunk and party. And it's one day that they have designated to them as an artist.
How's your liver?
Huh?
How's your liver?
Fucking terrible. Jack Daniels is my best friend, and I probably should not be
Captain Jack. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. I go through that too. I think it is www channel. Oh, okay. Look, no, you're not doing all that. You need to change that channel, by the way, your channel tag.
He can't until he gets a certain amount of subscribers.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm trying to do the same thing. And so that's what you've got to do is start getting a lot of people to subscribe. And then he can modify the tag and not just be all the numbers. They used to allow it a long time ago, but now you can't, right?
Well, yes, you can. If you type in www.youtube.com and then / and then you put an @ on your YouTube, hold on, let's go back here. YouTube. On your YouTube channel, sorry, I'm fucking up here. Okay. Shit. I got 10 subscribers. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, lefty righty. Okay. So right underneath your name, right? It has an @ sign. Like mine says at Osment121. So when you type it in like this: www.youtube.com/ and then the @ sign and then Osment121. So this is how you would see it, like this. So, and it should take you directly to your link, directly to your channel. So that's how my lawyer does it anyway, and his is long too. But the tag is at the @. So then that way.
Oh, that kind of bypasses it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you don't have to type out all your numbers. You just put the @ subscriber user.
What I was told, because I try to put Foreigner Journey after YouTube, right?
Right.
I basically told me when I read through everything that I have to have a certain amount of subscribers before I can change that tag, right? So which kind of blows monkey balls, right?
Right. I think you can't change the tag itself, but even though hold on.
You can once you get subscribers, you can redo your name, but I think you got to have like 500 or 1,000 subscribers, and then you can. And we only have so I want everyone to subscribe to Foreigner's Journey.
Yes, I think I just did actually. Okay.
As long as it's not the Broadway musical Foreigner's Journey. Okay. The authentic, the official Foreigner's Journey.
Okay, the official okay, wait. I want to see if this works first because I'm saying it to you. And I don't know if it really actually works. But I want to make sure it does. Okay, it's loading it up. It's going. It didn't give me no error message. So hold on one second. Absolutely correct. Look at that. I'm dead nuts. It just did it. So all you have to do is type in YouTube / and then your username. So you don't have to change it. You can use the @ in your username and it will take you directly to your channel.
Oh.
So just like this, like this right here. See how it's www.youtube.com/ and then @Osment. So yours would be the next time, and you can do it as a link. I mean, it will show up because it just completely came up that way. So yours would be, let's see, Foreigner's Journey. Come on, buddy. Foreigner's Journey.
Foreigner's Journey.
There you go. Thank you. Nope.
As long as it doesn't pull up the fake Foreigner's Journey.
I think this is you. The original Foreigner's Journey is what you are, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So so yours would be www.youtube.com Foreigner's Journey 11, I think is what it says. Oh, bitch, you got 444 subscribers. You know that? That is a good good number. That's
444. That's awesome.
444. You should look up the angel number 444.
Okay.
It's good to know stuff. Angel number 444. So if you see 444 throughout your day, there may be an upcoming shift in your life. It might be physical move or something going towards physical reality. Spiritual meaning is being guided. You are nearing the end of a phase.
Nice.
Hey, all
There
right.
you have it.
Oh, there you go. At slash. So, no, wait. Do you have the slash? Yeah, I don't think. Is there a slash before you? Is that your user's name? Is a slash before you're in, though? I don't know. Maybe. Huh. You got the spaces in there like that? That's weird. Well,
Anyway,
Mr. Carmichael, thank you for coming with me.
More than my pleasure. Thanks.
Anything you ever need.
Thanks for tuning in to all the people.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go on the Foreigner's Journey, the website. I mean, not the website, the YouTube. And let me see if I can put it in one of these banners right here. And go and subscribe and like and share. And, go and subscribe, like, and share all of their stuff.
Yeah.
Each video, even if you just got to set it on there and like just listen to the songs, let them play all the way through, even with the commercials. I know that sounds weird, but with YouTube, you play everything through, and you should definitely even just like, use your phone or use someone else's phone and go in there and play it and keep playing it. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but those make your marketing numbers go up. Like, so, if you have people that, will watch it or tune in or subscribe, or, y'all go and subscribe to Foreigner's Journey.
Please do. And I think, of course, I'm not looking at it right now, but our promo video that's on the very beginning of our page or our YouTube channel, I think it has like over 20,000 views. So it's got a good amount of views. As far as our older promo video, we're gonna be putting together a new promo video with the new guys.
The live promo has 45K.
There you go. The live promo, yeah. That's significant. That's something, right?
That is fucking fabulous. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That is very phenomenal. It is. Listen, I'm rocking not even like 2 or 3 right at this moment. So that is beyond phenomenal. And
I got really lucky when I was able to get my Faithfully video that's on my personal channel. I mean, that has almost 800,000, right? I'm almost internet famous.
I think you are internet famous. It takes you, I think, well, right at, see, my beginning, it doesn't matter. If you have that many, then that is quadruple the amount of, see, I have 29,000 coming in towards mine, but I only have, 5, 6, 10 likes, for what was it, 44 or 4 or how many subscribers? 10. It's not that many, but it gets out further than you think it does.
Yeah.
And the numbers and the views and the clicks, if you can connect your personal to your I'm sorry, I wasn't on the comment side, so I kind of missed everything. Miss Paula, are you going now? Keith, you sounded awesome. Oh, thank you, Miss Paula, for watching.
Thank you.
Started following Rob. Oh, thank you. When Rob joined. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much, Miss Cass. You're awesome.
Absolutely.
Y'all make sure you share it too to your Facebook and invite people to subscribe and like and share. You know what I mean? Especially our Osment Entertainment crew. Make sure you guys put that on your page.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wink, wink.
Awesome. Well, listen, more than a pleasure. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
All right. No worries. Anytime you want to come back, you can.
I will. And make sure you guys, we'll see y'all in at
Busch Gardens.
Yes.
Although if you want to, take me to that one place that you're going, I can pack a really big
that one. All right.
I'll be ready.
Do our makeup and stuff. I say, look, I need an assistant to carry my microphone and do my makeup.
Carry your microphone and do your makeup?
Yeah, the Anguilla one. Anguilla, to go to Anguilla. That's what we're fair trade. Huh?
I just want to go because I've never been.
Well, that's your excuse, right?
No, then I've never seen your show. So that would be the second excuse.
No, there you have it. There you have it.
There you go. Bodyguard.
There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm looking at her. I know she can scrap. I just know it.
I mean, let's not get into that. I do have a jail record, but it's not for drugs.
Well, listen, I have a jail record, but in Mexico.
Oh.
I lived in Mexico 5 years.
See, I'm a Capricorn. So I'm very, I defend my own. So yeah, I have been known to scrap a couple of times, but that's
nice.
I'm old now. I can't be scrapping.
It's a whole different, impact for sure.
Now it hurts to get hit.
No matter how angry you are.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much. I love your face, and I cannot wait to come out to Busch Gardens and see you guys. Anything that you have that you need promoted, just throw it on the page. Send it to me in personal, and I'll share the hell out of it.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. And
thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes.
Look forward to seeing you, and make sure you like and follow us. And if you do come to a show, make sure you just come up and say hello. All right.
Oh, I most definitely will come up and say hello. Yes.
Sounds great.
And I'm going to try to get, I'm going to send Carter a message today, try to get us on here so we can do some more promotion.
He was supposed to tune in, but I didn't see any type of...
He's probably still sleeping.
Man, look, dude, he works all the time, and he does these animation character things that he does for like these car lots and things like that, right? These agencies. It's amazing what he does with these 3D graphics and stuff like that.
Backstage passes. Paul said I have metal hair. Bodyguard, I got metal hair.
Amen to that one. Amen.
All right, dude. I'm going to finish my coffee.
All right. Ciao.
Thank you guys so much.
For your time. All right.
And I just want to let everybody know, you can go ahead and go if you want. Yeah, I just I'll go ahead and take you off. I just want to let everybody know too as well. We will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we will have our Chasing Supernovas with Miss Lindsay and Kyle. So if you guys want to stay tuned, tomorrow we will go live again at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for Mr. Carmichael, Keith Carmichael coming on. We will run into the credits now, so I am going to do a little bit of promotion, keep the live running just for a little bit longer. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.